Hey, what's happening to my rideshare road warriors? This is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And in this video, I'm keeping this UberXL versus UberX series going, and just really showing you guys how I've been finessing between the two profiles and working to use them to my advantage during the week. And typically I like to generate $150 to $200 a day, and I accomplished that goal today. So today I did $121 on Uber and 35 cents, and I did, let's move me out of the way, I did $29.68 on Lyft. All right, so let's run through the Lyft rides. The first ride I had today was actually a Lyft ride, and it was a Lyft XL, $6.21. Young lady just was heading to work. Nothing spectacular about it. And then I was actually, my next ride right after that was a UberXL ride, and I'll talk about that later. So the next Lyft ride, though, was a ride, a Lyft XL ride. There was a family, 3 ladies, well, 2 ladies and 1 young girl, here to do a Spelman tour. I had took them right on over to Spelman. It was a short ride, $8.65. They gave me a $5 tip. Whoop, whoop. And then the last ride I did, and I wanted to make sure that I'd generated as close to $100 this morning as possible, and this last Lyft ride actually did it for me, $8.82, and with a $1 tip. And where it says driver canceled, I kind of boo-booed on that one, but it would have been a minimum fare ride. Probably would have been the same amount as this first ride. I took $6.21, but I boo-booed. I hit the cancel button by mistake, and I just went ahead and took the people where they needed to go. It was just a really short ride. So let's move it on back to Uber, and we're going to look at that, and we're going to go into our trip earnings. The last trip I did was just finished that not too long ago. It was a UberX ride coming from the airport, and what Uber is doing at the airport, they're kind of baiting people to get down there. This is how you know they're manipulating the surge, all right? So there's 100 cars in the queue. You see surge on the screen, like it may be surging now. Let's see if it's surging right now. It was surging now. This is our airport down here in this little box down here, right? That's the airport. So, there were like 105 cars in the queue. They had a surge on it. When I saw it, maybe like $4.75 or something like that. It was close to $5. And I was close to the airport, so I went ahead and got in the queue. And I was suspicious of this, but I saw it for myself tonight, where it's like a bait and switch, or they'll lure drivers over to the airport queue with surge. Now, this surge is not based on supply and demand at all, guys. It's not, okay? They'll lure the drivers over there, and like the surge went up to $6.50. I think it went up to $6.50. Let's see what this on the earnings. Let's see what it says. Let's see, the surge. Yeah, the surge went up to $6.50, right? So what they do is, I guess once they got enough drivers there, they start taking the surge amount down. Like I said, it's not based on supply and demand. So what happens is you don't get that surge multiplier effect. And I think that sucks. That sucks, Uber peoples, okay? So, the ride wasn't a long ride. I would have liked for it to be a long ride, but it wasn't a big deal. It came to Midtown, so it only paid out, $16.63. All right, so let's go back to the rest of the trips. Let's go into today. So my first trip this morning on Uber, like I said, I had the short Lyft XL ride, and then I went into the Uber XL immediately after that, and that ride was $40.32. The best paying ride of the day. And then I had a UberX ride with a tip on it. That was probably downtown somewhere. Let's see. Yep. West Peachtree Street to Forsyth. So that was a really short trip. Picked up some people. They were some kind of government something. I don't know. And I had a comfort ride for $11.87. And I had another comfort ride for $12.48. Then the 520, that's an evening ride. So I picked this young lady up. She was funny. She wound up leaving her phone in the car. I went back and gave her phone. She wanted to eat in the car. I'm like, why? All right, so then I had an UberX ride with some surge on it. That was from the CNN Center and went down to a city called Morrow. Well, went to Forest Park, Georgia, but it's Forest Park and Morrow right there on the line together. And they were pretty cool. This lady was cool. Had $3.25 surge on it. Probably should have been a little bit more on that multiplier, but once again, it's not based on real supply and demand. And then the $16.63 ride that I told you guys about earlier. So, it wasn't super spectacular of a day. I did a lot of resting. I did some, edited some video today and did some things for tradingwithcarlton.com. And if you guys want to get on that email list, really getting serious about this Forex trading, because there's only so much more swapping my time for dollars that I really want to do. And I'm getting to the point where, like, that's not this is cool, but I don't want to have to continue swapping my time for dollars. Like right now it's $9.25. I'm ready to move to the next level of freedom, and I definitely want to take some people with me. There are people that want to learn this skill. Definitely go to tradewithcarlton.com. Sign up for my email list, and we can do this thing together. All right. I'm in it to win it, y'all. Like I said, it's the next level of freedom. This is cool. It gives you the flexibility. Flexibility is cool. Trust me, real freedom is better when you have time freedom, financial freedom, and freedom of location, where you can be wherever you want to be on this planet. Okay. And if you learn some different things, that's gonna help you out. Learn how to buy assets that pay you whether you physically work or not. All right. You can only go so far doing this ride share. It's good. It's a stepping stone, and always keep that in mind. Even if you're full-time or part-time, this is not a long-term play. I'm full-time. I know it's not a long-term play. I want to do things. I don't even look at how many hours this thing took, but I know I'm done. There's events going on tonight. There's a Braves game. There's a Who concert, but I'm done. I'll be up and I'll be out 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's what time I like to get up and get out. All right. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Like I said, it can be done. You see, I didn't have a whole bunch of XL rides, but still, I hit my target. And that's cool. So that's really, really cool. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you give this thing a thumbs up, right? And then if you're going to subscribe, if you haven't subscribed already, once you subscribe, hit the alert bell, and that'll let you know the next time I have a video. And make sure you get on this tradewithcarlton.com if you're interested in Forex. And if you want to get on my rideshare newsletter, that's a totally different thing. Go to ridesharedrivingtips.com/newsletter. All right. I'm out. About to go in here and rest. Peace.